What's good, y'all? This is Courtney, and I want to talk to y'all real quick about this movie I just got through seeing called We Go On. Okay, it's on Shudder. Right now, it's on Shudder. It came out in 2016, and just off the bat, I enjoyed it. I really did. It kept my attention and everything. It had a surprise in there. I ain't gonna lie, it did, and I really did enjoy it. All right, so it stars Annette O'Toole. You know that's old school, right? That's old school. Annette O'Toole, Clark Freeman, John Glover. That's another old head. That's old school right there. And Giovanna Zacharias. I really hope I ain't messed up her last name like that, because y'all know I tend to fuck up names. So, yeah. Okay, here's the cusp of this movie. It's this dude, this man, his name is Miles Grissom. Yeah, Miles Grissom. That's the Freeman man's character. He is offering a reward to the first person who could show him true evidence, real evidence of a ghost, angel, or demon. Anything that could prove that when we die, that ain't it. We just don't turn to dust. There is some form of an afterlife or anything of that nature. The award is 30 grand. I'm like, for real, 30 grand, bro? Listen, nigga, listen. I can show you right now. I'm like, bruh, for real though? Okay. So here's this thing. Homeboy, he's paralyzed with the fear of dying. And it seemed to me like he had one of them existential crises and all that stuff like that. Homeboy is suffering from a whole lot of things. He got phobias of everything. Every little thing that you could think of, homeboy got it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but the thing about it stems from anything that's dealing with death, if you will. Mold, rot, all, stuff like that. Heights. He don't do planes, cars. It got so he let his fear paralyze him so badly, right? That I'm surprised he's doing as much as he's doing right now. At the start of the movie. Yeah, he gotta work, he gotta eat. But it's just like he's trying to push through this fear that is basically gonna drive him, as I say, probably drive him to kill himself. Now, so one morning he gets up, he goes to he got one of them terraces outside his house, and outside his apartment or whatever, and he's standing there, and you can tell he's literally shaking. And he goes out and he calls an ad, puts an ad in the paper and all that. His mom, which is played by Annette O'Toole, she shows up because she done seen the ad. She like, have you lost your mind? Woo-de-woo. And she's there for this journey that he goes on, at the start of this journey that he goes on, to find the proof of the afterlife. Listen, I love me some Annette O'Toole. I love her. I ain't gonna lie. When she was sitting by homeboy, I was like, chick, you should date your kid, because he looks like he could come from her. Now, the dude that played him, this actor, what is his name, Clark Freeman, he's real good. He seems familiar. Seems like I've seen him before or whatnot. I don't know for sure, but he seems familiar. But let me tell you something. He plays somebody who is riddled with damn near paralyzing anxieties so damn well. Cause listen, when I was watching him, his eyes stay bucking all this shit, right? And I'm like, bruh, I don't even think this fool blinked his eyes not once. Cause I was like, bruh, are you gonna blink your eye? you ain't gonna blink your eye. You just gonna let your eyeball just kiss the air, kiss the wind, huh? I was like, is this nigga gonna blink his eye? He ain't blinking nothing. It's crazy. So he works at basically like he video edits, what you call it, telemarketing, what they call them, like late at night they had the commercials, info commercials, they sell y'all different kinds of stuff. What he does, he edits the damn edits the film and all that stuff. Whoop de whoop. Now I said that right there because gonna get back to it now, because one of the videos he working on a commercial with this old cat. He's trying to sell vacuum cleaners and all that stuff, and it's in this room with this vacuum cleaner and this big old granddaddy clock right behind him and all that stuff like that, right? So all right, so him and his mom, they go through all these tapes. Now listen, since he put it out for 30 grand, homeboy done got all kind of emails, video clips. He got VHS tapes. He got damn CDs. He getting all kinds of stuff. That's $30,000, bro. Hell yeah. So through all of them, and it shows, okay, they show you like some of the people that come in, that's trying to shoot their shot to get at that 30 grand. Now, after all of that goes down, he done basically narrowed it down to 3 people: a scientist slash doctor, a entrepreneur, and all, and a chick that runs this Mexican restaurant. She's like the chef or whatever. Now, they first go to the doctor slash scientist, whatever, who's played by John Glover. Him. Now, right off the bat, even before they even met this dude, the mom and the two like, no, I don't like him, like that. And with Miles, the son, he was like, he liked it because it goes through a scientific edge to it. So get there, they find the dude and they talk or whatever. Listen, Mama O'Toole, she steadily giving him the side eye. You know what I'm saying? Mother's intuition. You know what I'm saying? So they basically pull up everything that wrong with this dude. And so they decide, like, with him, okay, here's the thing with Miles. Well, I was trying to figure out, throughout this movie, was he sensitive? When I say is he sensitive to different energies, and is he sensitive to different spirits or whatever? You get me? Because I was thinking that maybe he was, and he didn't even know it. Now, the thing about him is his anxieties or whatnot, I think they became hereditary due to the fact of his father. And how his father, right before his father died, it kind of broke down, and he started being afraid of everything. Every little thing it was, he got afraid till he couldn't take it no more, and he basically hung himself on the ceiling, right? So the doctor wanted to know about Miles, like, will it be like a situation that happened, whoop-de-whoop. So Miles take upon himself to tell him what happened when he was in school, like grade school, and this boy that was there. And the boy, something happened to the boy that he locked himself up in this locker, and that's where they found his body. So the doctor said, well, we're gonna go there, and we're gonna have you face your fear, because his main objective is you have this phobia of certain things. It all deals with the mind. If you face your fear, that fear won't have no control over you. You get me? So That was his thing. He said, we're gonna go to this school and we're gonna shoot the shit and we're gonna see what pops up like that. So he got him hooked up to like monitors and a headset and got him taste and try to take something, sulfate or something. It makes his fear receptors sensitive, more sensitive than usual. Now, he goes and he walks the aisle. It's basically the aisle where that locker is at, what went down. And so he gets there, opens the locker, and inside the locker it has coffin lot and written everything. And next thing you know, he turns, he look, and boom, there's a little kid, that's the child. And baby, let me tell you, the mouths run, nigga, mouths spun around and hauled ass. I was over here laughing my ass off. I was like, bro, I would have been right behind you, ho. I've been right behind you. Now listen, my crazy ass. Soon as I saw the ghost there, what I thought was the ghost would have got dotted in his damn eye. I'd have popped that little bastard in his eye and ran. You don't pop out of nowhere and try to scare me like that. And I'd have ran. Listen, Miles and them chucks he had on, listen, them mugs was smoking. You hear me? Now, when he get back to the doctor, Miles like, yo, I got proof. There is something after death. I got proof, right? So he was gonna give the doctor, the $30,000 check until Mama said, excuse me, I got your little ghost, and it was the little boy. So the doctor pulled a stunt and all of it. Now, man, before Miles went into that hallway to go to the locker where they found that boy dead body, Mama O'Toole was like, listen, if you fuck with my son, I'm gonna shoot your ass. Now, like, that's right. Let it be known, Mama Burr. Let it be known. So, that's it. That one, boop. That's one knocked off. Now, the entrepreneur is a brother. And so he talking all debonaires and all that stuff. And he talking about that. He pulls up this box, y'all. And he lifts up this box and he said, I have searched the world and everything, and to monks, warlocks and all, went to mountains and everything. And he talking about he lost half his fortune just to get this little box. But when he opened that box and everything, he been seeing stuff that beyond your wildest dream. And I'm like, wait a minute. It was the box. I said, hold up, do Pinhead know you got his stuff? It's the box. The box whose name I can't even pronounce right now, but we all know the box. That's Hellraiser. That's Pinhead's joint. I like, do Pinhead know that you stole his stuff? That's all looking like, do Pinhead know that you done stole his stuff? Right? And so they was like, okay, we finna go see this dude. So they go to where the house is. Now, mind you, that house ain't no entrepreneur house. It's just like a regular ass house in a regular ass neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Because even the mom was like, what entrepreneur live here? And I was like, Nairn. And so, while in there, they like, Miles like, well, we kind of early. Now, mind you, Miles don't drive. So his mama taking him everywhere. Because, he got that badass anxiety. So, he go in there and find out that she got a gun in her purse and everything. I said, you don't worry about what your mama got in her purse, boy. You don't worry about that. That ain't none of your business. You don't worry about that. So, he turned and look out the door, and he gets out the car and come find out it's a dude from when they graduate, I'm guess college or whatnot. And they talking, and come to find out, homeboy, his friend from school or whatnot, He owns a special effects company where they do like real life special effects. And he busts up and says that, yeah, the dude right there, he got me doing some crazy stuff. Yeah, and all this with this box that he claimed that he got from Thailand. And so Miles already knew, this mother trying to pull a stunt and everything. And so they go and leave. So that's strike two. Now, here's the other one, the third one, Josephina and everything. Now, listen, when they showed the picture of her and when she was talking, I looked at her eyes and saw that she was real. I was like, that's the real one right there. So, they come there, they go there, right? Now, mind you, he was supposed to go by himself. They didn't know that, Josephine didn't know that he was going to bring, someone else. Now, the Mama Bear, she's still skeptical. She don't trust her. She think Josephina's on some crack or some shit like that. But no, it ain't that. She's a psychic. She's sensitive. She sees ghosts. And when she going through and everything, she talking to these mugs. Now, she done said in the video that the one that she had sent Miles earlier, said, listen, I can't show you them, but I could tell you about them. They will show themselves to you. Like that, right? So, they talking back and forth. The mama's like, okay, what you want? Like that. And, Josephine like, I ain't on that. And I know Josephine, like her hair stood in the back. I said, girl, she tried to disrespect you, bro. Like that. But she pulls Miles to the side to her room and looks at him. And she goes up and brings up about this man that's hanging. That's basically the dad. And the dad, is trying to tell him to warn him, don't do it. Don't go no further like that. And it's a warning. She's the real deal. Now, here comes the warning. Now, he had got a phone call earlier. And it's about this dude basically saying about a clock. A grandfather clock. Now, while he's editing a video and all that, he sees clock. And he looks in the clock and see there's a girl in the clock. So, he goes and finds the dude, talk to the dude. Now, listen. Soon as we see the dude he supposed to be talking to, I like, bruh, either he a zombie or he a demon or something. Or, I like, he already dead. Because he too pale for anything else. And then the thing about it was, Mal was going to go and shake his hand. Homeboy said, no, I got the coolest. I got some. I said, yeah, he got death on him and you can't shake ghosts' hands like that. And so he like, listen, I'm going to show you, I'm going to take you where, you get this proof. So he take him to this abandoned house and he tell him to hold his nose and all. And while he taking him there and they talking, right before he goes in, homeboy was like, listen, Miles, when they had got to the fence to go to basically get to the house, Miles like, listen, I can't do prison. I like, well, Miles, at least you know what you can and cannot tolerate. Poor Miles, Lord, Miles, I couldn't even imagine Miles going to prison. Oh my God, he wouldn't make an hour. Jesus Christ. But they go into the house, go up there, it's pretty funk and everything, and tells homeboy to open the door. He opens the door, right, and there's a body on the floor. Now, here's the thing with that. I like, wait, what? I was like, yo, that's him. That's the fucking ghost. It was the ghost, y'all. And listen, poor Miles, Lord Jesus. Miles fainted, right? He fainted. And I like, well, we can't be too surprised. It was gonna be something. But I like, bruh, don't faint in the shit. And he fainted slap dab in the shit. And pissed. I was like, oh my God. But he got up, right? He woke up. And then the ghost that went back into the dead body marked him, grabbed him and said, now I'm with you forever, like that. He latched on to Miles. latched on to Miles, y'all. Now listen now. Before he even went to go see this dude, he stole his mom's car. And now we all know he shit started shake, right? So he can't drive due to the fact that, if I remember right, they said it was an accident, like a car wreck when he was a little boy. Now, yeah. Okay, so his father died when he was a little boy and all that stuff like that, right? Now, he stole the car, right? He started to go everywhere. Now, ever since the ghost latched on to him, he started seeing ghosts everywhere, y'all. He started seeing ghosts every damn where. Now, he make home, that nigga stanky and funky and woo-de-woo and all of that. And so his main thing is the mom starts seeing. She starts seeing the ghost too. She's like, I thought I saw something. Like, that's a no, baby girl. That was a ghost. That was a ghost, mama bear. And so here's the main thing. He got to get to Josephina. So he goes, finds a way back to Josephina. And he talks to him. And she basically tells him, like, listen, that ghost is latched onto you now. And the only way that he gonna leave you alone is if you go on to the die with him. Or fulfill what he wants. Now, homeboy was a junkie. But he also had a girlfriend, but he was a bitch. He was a bitch ass. And so, what the ghost want is for him to go find his girlfriend and kill her so he could take his girlfriend with him to the afterlife. And she's like, listen, you're gonna have to learn to live with this ghost. You can't do nothing like that. So she's talking to him, basically showing him like what he could do, how he could basically live with what's going on with him, right? Now, they find the body of the other druggie, whatnot, and they have a funeral for him. And so he already told the mama, like, what's gonna happen, what's gonna pop up. The only way we were able to get rid of this ghost if we find who we looking for, kill whoever it is. So the girlfriend shows up at the funeral, and he talks to her, and basically she starts to see the ghost. But after Miles see her, he basically tells her, like, listen, I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. I ain't gonna let this ghost do anything to you. So she goes to tell the ghost to go to hell and all that stuff. No, she didn't say it then. And so after that, now while she's kneeling in front of homeboy's headstone, the mama walks up to him. Now, listen, Mama Bear already made it her mind. Listen, a mother gonna do what she need to do to protect her child. It is what it is. I think the mom was like, listen, I'm finna kill this bitch. Listen, I done lived my life and all that stuff. My son desired to live his best life going forward. But she didn't do it. The gun didn't have no, either the gun didn't have no bullets in it, or the gun stopped working. So, this what happens. Miles basically said, listen, I'm going to have to live with this ghost, and we're going to have to learn to coexist. So he started learning to coexist, and you could just basically see him. It's almost like he blossoming with this new passenger he has. He basically like goes out every morning, early, around 6:00 to watch the planes, to appease the ghosts and stuff like that, right? Now, his mom getting ready to leave or whatnot, And she like, I could stay another day. And he like, no, listen, go on, do what you gotta do. You can go home, but this is what I want you to do. I want you to take this check and take it to Josephina. Like that. And she was like, okay. So she goes to do that. Now he goes and he gonna do another walk with, with the ghost to appease him, because he likes watching the planes fly over. After he does that, he sit down. There goes the girlfriend of the ghost, right? And she's talking to him and all that stuff. I like, okay, why are you talking to him? Woo woo. And the way she would ask her, like, do you have a girlfriend or whatever, whatever. And I'm like, was she trying to holler at this dude or something? I like, that ghost ain't gonna like that. Next thing you know, she pulls out a gun. And I like, oh shit. And she shoots his ass. And basically tells him, she's like, listen, I got a kid by another man. She said that fool said he was gonna bury my son alive. So she was the one that gave him the drugs. She tripled or doubled that doses. And killed his ass to protect her kid. And she said this basically the same thing that Mama Bear said a mother gotta do what she gotta do to protect her damn seed. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, I'm sorry and all that and everything. And she stayed with him. I was like, don't leave now, bitch. I said, it'd be funny if his ghost and the ghost that's on him latched on to your ass like that, right? And so when she tells her, she said, you tell so-and-so to go to hell. And while he's dying, his eyes book wide open, ain't blinked or nothing. Remember, I really don't think this brother blinked none through the damn movie. He said there is no hell. Now, we go to the mom going to Josephina and seeing she talking to her. And she basically, Josephine tells her like, listen, your husband died, he suffocated. Now here's the thing. The mother finally admitted to the boy that, yeah, what she said was true. He did hang himself. He did suffocate from it because the rope that he hung himself did not break his neck quickly like they thought. So he slowly died, suffocating. And now Josephina telling the mom, like, listen, turn around, go. You gotta go get your son. You gotta go get your son. Go get your son. Like that. And I'm like, girl, I'm like, well, okay, she got to run get a kid. But I said, what about that $30,000 check? That was me thinking about the check, y'all. Now, okay, so she makes it there, right? And I was like, oh, shit, he done died and all that stuff. Woo-de-woo. And I was like, man, this is messed up. But he comes back to life. He died now, but he came back. And the mother was dead. And he said, I came back from the dead. I came back alone. He came back alone, y'all. The ghost is gone. Now, I don't know. They do like a time jump, if you will. And now, he seems like a brand new dude. It seems like him dying basically wiped his slate clean. His phobias ain't come back or whatnot or anything of that nature. Hell, this fool got a car. I'm like, look at you driving and everything. But peep this. So he gets in the car and he's driving. And then his cell phone rings, but the cell phone has an unknown number. And y'all, that triggers him. Next thing you know, he's shaking. His foot is on the gas. And he's steadily driving. And he has this laughing smile on his face. And you see it going back to when he was a little kid. And I was like, okay, so he finna kill himself. He finna die. This is me thinking. I said, okay, so he finna hit something and die. Or is it that he fighting through whatever that attack he had? or anything of that nature. I think he knew when that phone rung and it was an unknown number, it was a ghost. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm thinking like he probably don't want to get a ghost latched onto his ass again. So before that even happened, he said, I'm finna go to the hereafter or whatever. I don't know. But the movie ain't long. It's like 90 minutes or whatever. It is good. It's very good. I liked it. I really did. I really enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Go to Shudder. Go to Shudder. Fine, we go on. And if y'all looking for ghost stories and all that, like good ghost stories, I think you'll like it. I really do. I really do. I enjoyed it. Yep. So that's it, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, leave your comments down below. And I'm going to holler at y'all whenever. Bye.